It would seem that the odds are in Dricus's favor in terms of getting the next title shot, because Easy has beaten everyone in the top five and Dricus is ranked number six. And not to mention that these two have this whole Africa debate, or this whole Africa issue, that they can possibly just get into the ring and fight it out. So what happened is that in one of the interviews, Dricus argued that Easy is not an African champion. Izzy and Kumaru are not African champions because they do not live in Africa and they do not train in Africa. So he said he and Cameron are the African fighters because they live they live here in South Africa, which is in Africa, and they train here. So is he, just because he was born in Nigeria, should not be considered an African champion? So obviously that rubbed Izzy and Kumaru up the wrong way, and so they've constantly had this back and forth about the whole issue of who should be considered, and should they be considered African champions, because they believe that they are African champions, and Dricus is like, no, you're not African. You're not an African champion. You are a champion that was born in Africa, but you are actually representing New Zealand and not Nigeria. So yeah, that happened, and then Easy reclaimed his belt when he fought Alex Pereira. So now he is back at the top of the division. But as I mentioned, he has fought everyone else, and the next guy who he has not fought is Dricus, and this would be fresh. This would be fresh meat for Izzy, because he has never fought Dricus, and Dricus recently fought Derek Brunson and won that match. So Dricus is really not that bad. I know that, judging from the couple of fights that we've seen, he has really gassed out. And I'm like, I don't know this Dricus, because I know Dricus. I've watched Dricus before when he was the welterweight and the middleweight champion of the EFC, which is here in South Africa. And I know that he also fought, I forgot the promotion, but he also fought overseas before he went to the UFC. So he is not that bad. He has won championships before. It's just that I don't know. I don't know whether it's the conditioning. I don't know. I saw someone mention that he needs to have surgery, nose surgery, or something like that, so that he is able to breathe correctly. So maybe that is the problem. It's just that he guesses out one round and he is out of breath. So that would need to drastically change if he is going to at least put up a fight against Easy, or let alone beat Easy and take the belt and bring the belt to Africa. So that is the whole issue between Easy and Dricus du Plessis.